It's good, America. I mean, world. I got two new presents. First off, I got this new Nietzsche biography. And it's a thick one, but it is probably the best summary of his actual life and personal life. I mean, Walter Kaufmann's Nietzsche just talked about his ideas, which is really kind of boring because Nietzsche said them the best. So, I mean, this book is literally every single little thing that happened to him. And it's perfect for me because I get to look up the personal transits during very specific events in his life. Now, the more controversial one. Ding, ding, ding. My Sister and I. This book supposedly was written in the years 1889 through 90 when he was already in Jena, the insane asylum. Now, a lot of people think it's a forgery, that Oscar Levy, the translator, somehow, is lying, or, the manuscript got through him, through other people, through various means, like knowing his uncle's dog or something. And I've been reading it, I'm about not even halfway through, and I know it's Nietzsche. This is most definitely the Friedrich Nietzsche. And I know this because not only does he talk about historical events like in the normal tone that he does in his works, but it's more personal. A lot of people don't think it's him because Nietzsche wouldn't be so personal. But that's kind of the point of his transition during this time. He was saying that the god of vengeance struck him down for calling him dead, and he has a lot of regret as to the negativity he's sometimes eschewed in his writings. My Sister and I, it's controversial because, well, I mean, it mentions his sister when he was very little, fondling him, and that was one of his first sexual experiences. And I mean, this book is very intense. It has these one-liners that no one else could make up, and even the translator didn't catch on to a Stendhal line that he altered. He said, Stendhal said everything can be learned in solitude except character. Nietzsche, right after talking about Stendhal no less, says that everything can be acquired in solitude except sanity. And the translator of this failed to realize that that was a Stendhal allusion. So I most definitely think that it was Nietzsche. He wasn't fully crazy. He was just a little bit out there, yet he knew he had to have this kind of environment around him. He knew he needed to be, in an insane asylum. It's not like, I'm not crazy yet, get me out of here. I mean, he wrote this book and he didn't tell his sister about it, specifically because he knew she would cut out a lot of things. And yeah, I think you should read it, before you should judge, like, what is his writing and what isn't, because he said in his autobiography, Ecce Homo, he has the most variety of inner states, and his style is just always changing. And it is and it isn't. I mean, his content is always changing. His style is very, it's a little more sympathetic in this one. And I just want you to pick it up for yourself.